All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. And today we're properly starting MGS3. Finally. I've got, what, like a month before Delta comes out? A month and a week. I've got 5 weeks pretty much. I don't, from what I understand of this, 100% think that we'll have it done by the time Delta comes out, but we should be pretty well into it by then. And honestly, being like a good bit in, but not all the way done when Delta comes out, is kind of perfect when you think about it, right? Right? Bear with me. Because I'll be super fresh on MGS3. I'll definitely be able to pick apart differences much easier than if it had been like a year and a half since I last played it or whatever, right? But I won't be so far in to where I don't have a reason to go back to 3 like right after it comes out either, if that makes sense. Like, we'll play a bunch of Delta, and then I'll be jumping right back into the original MGS3, and then I can really feel the difference. Because normally with remakes, that's how it goes. You play through the remake, and you notice that it's different. But then when you really notice it is when you go back to the original again. You'll be playing both at the same time, probably. Oh, I thought it crashed on me because I got the little, like, loading cursor. But no, I guess we're good. I think we have to run through the intro again, right? Surely. I feel like it's just a must. Even though I did watch the intro cutscene yesterday and then end stream pretty much immediately after, I feel like it's not right to start it up again and then skip all the intro. It would feel wrong. How did I change the color again? There we go. I want the green one. Oh, I just had... Oh. There it is. That's the good one. That's the classic one. That one right there. That's some good stuff. Kojima was clearly very excited about the CQC stuff in this game. And because I'm sure we'll have to do multiple loops. The first time, I'm going with the default option that doesn't give you anything special for choosing it. Because if you don't know the game, all of these here give you like slightly different items right at the start of the game. But if you say that you're playing for the first time, it just gives you like the normal loadout, the normal items that you start with.
The world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I'm ready. Thankfully, the HD stuff cooperates with OBS on this master port version too. I should probably have my glasses on. I've been at my desk all morning, and I've not been wearing them, so I'm gonna be smart. The HD stuff looks real nice too. I wish we could have played MGS2 like this, but OBS really didn't like the HD stuff. It made it freak out on the recording.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
How's the audio, by the way? Can't believe you gave this a bad score. Yeah, my terrible 9.1.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
I might also do the whole first run with the classic camera, to be honest.
Does this
Hold on.
anyways know what he's doing?
I'll wait until I'm actually past the intro cutscene, but I'd only just had that idea, and I kind of like it.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said Put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
They did cook with the intro in this game.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the air bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
All of the flips and shit are so ridiculous. It's great. I love this intro. Just those little touches where it's like, why did he do so many flips for no
Jack,
reason?
I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission.
And having Metal
Feature
Gear
of our
Solid
Fox
printed
unit
across his
Infiltrate.
forehead is also the
These will be
silliest thing
officially
ever. I love it.
organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Man, the info dump in this intro is crazy. It's just so much all at once. Even if most of it is just a history lesson. There we go.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
The little, like, duplicate subtitles behind the main ones and stuff keep throwing me off. I feel like it's like a ghosting issue caused by the HD, but it's not. It's just a stylistic thing for him falling through the sky, but it's freaking me out.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Oh,
Take it easy.
How's it going?
It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if
Well,
anything
David as well. It's
goes
just
wrong,
weird to me that they sound
You'll be
identical.
eating dinner, breakfast,
They just sound
and all the
identical
rest of
because
your
they
meals
couldn't
in the
get
jungle.
the or they couldn't get any of the new actors they wanted, so they just stuck with David Hayter. But there's no like lore reasoning for it as to why they sound the same, because the natural inclination is to be like, oh well, the cloning thing, but then there's Liquid and Solidus. They sound very different. And Solidus is the more accurate clone. So it's literally just because they couldn't get a new actor. Imperfect clone? No, Solidus was the perfect clone. Solid Snake was one of the imperfect ones. Solidus was the, like, spot-on one. He sounds different. My wife actually believed me when I said the main character is called Exposed Python. Good, let her keep thinking that. Don't, Oh, shit, did you already tell her, actually? Please tell me you didn't. Please. She's still under the impression it's Exposed Python, right? And we're not going to tell her?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
I've not
Your
corrected
code
her.
name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Good.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In
I like Bear Boa, too.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd
Rolls
ever
off
order
the
one at a
tongue.
restaurant, but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
what about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
Relatively.
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I could go get my backpack, but chat said make sure you go hard with the codecs. Okay, I'm very tempted to do the first run in the classic camera. Because I was saying it yesterday when my internet cut out and stream ended abruptly. But when I played for the review, I played the original PS2 release. As in, I only ever played like Snake Eater, right? So I've only ever played MGS3 with the classic camera. I've never played it with this. This is completely foreign to me. So if I do the first run on the classic cam, we just get to play around with it a bit before I inevitably never go back. What's up with the hair? Oh, it's just the light bouncing off weirdly. It's probably just because it's HD. It probably always did that. And then if I refresh myself by playing through with the classic cam and then swap to the third person, I'll be even more amazed if it really is that game changing. Which I assume it is. Everyone always says it is. Just, if it really is that crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is that I'll never go back. So I'm like, I might as well do one more. I want to do a classic cam playthrough of Delta 2 when it comes out, but old-fashioned cam was used due to performance concerns, if I recall correctly. I could maybe see that being the case. I always figured it was just used because it's what 1 and 2 had. I had always assumed it was just that simple. Tom.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down.
Oh, okay.
Your backpack got caught on a tree to the north. Try heading in that direction.
All right, fine. Oh. Back to good controls. Because Twin Snakes controls mostly like MGS2, but has some weird differences because it had to be adapted to the GameCube controller. So just all those little things that I got so used to during 2 are back now. 3 controls pretty much the same from what I remember. Life medicine. Oh yeah. We're in the jungle now. Hello, Wig. I don't know. Does the light look kind of weird with the HD setting on, or is it just me? Like, am I crazy? I feel like the light looks kind of odd, but it might just be in my head.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Oh, that would be
Got
it.
Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it
Okay.
in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as
What did we
recording
forget?
your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change
yes,
over
the
time,
times.
and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Mm-hmm.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
Only MGS1 is comparable in quality and elegance. I don't know. I think Snake's Revenge is probably the most elegant and high quality game in the series. I think it's got to be Snake's Revenge. Metal Gear Survive could be it. It's got to be a close second if nothing else, but it has to be Snake's Revenge. Certainly. Has to be.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
Okay. Joel, stop. I don't know what you mean. Joel is cooking. It's got to be Snake's Revenge. Come on.
Saving the game, Snake?
It's got to be. How could it not be? Think about it. All those incredible characters in Snake's Revenge, like John and Dave, maybe? I don't remember the other guy's name. But he's an amazing character. Fantastic character.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Nick. It's not Dave, it's
My
Nick.
pants have been so tight lately.
You're right.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
You love Godzilla, Chol? I really don't. I'm not a big kaiju fan. It's not a genre I've ever been very into. Also, I saw someone say that MGS4 committed a bunch of character assassination. I saw it fly by during the info dump. And I would like to throw out and remind that most of those like crazy retcons about the MGS3 cast actually came from Portable Ops. And just got carried over into the series from there. But a lot of that was Portable Ops. Like, a ton of it. Portable Ops is a crazy game.
That area is home to the reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun.
No one forced Kojima to carry those changes over.
It'll give him a good scare.
That's true, but Kojima was very involved with Portable Ops. He was executive producer.
Huh?
And I believe he was also credited as a writer. Not like lead writer, but I think he also assisted in the writing for it.
What was that?
If I'm not mistaken.
Nothing.
I might be,
Let's see what
though.
the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
I know for sure he was executive producer on it. I'm not as sure about the writer credit.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Your favorite mechanic implementation? Yeah. Let's see, is it faster? It does seem faster on Master Collection. There's still a bit of a hitch there when you go to swap it, but it seems faster if nothing else. Can't wait until he's tired of Death Stranding and then we can send him hate mail to make more. It seems like, at least for a while, there won't be more Death Stranding. Because, like, we kind of know his next few projects, and Death Stranding's not in there. Because, like, next up, he's working on OD, right? Like, that's the next thing he's working on getting out the door. And then after that, his main thing is going to be Fizzant, for however long that takes. And recently in interviews, he's been saying that after Fizzant, he wants to work on a movie. He wants to make a movie after Fizzant. So I think he's probably booked for a while. He said Fizzant production starts as soon as Death Stranding 2 is finished. What's up with OD then? Wait, that's odd. Did he say that? I didn't hear that one. Tiger Stripe is probably more generally useful. Yeah, it's already hitting me where I'm like, maybe I don't need to min-max. Oh, I got an achievement already. Achieve a camouflage index of 90%. It's already hitting me where I'm just like, do I even want to like constantly be min-maxing my camo, or do I just want to choose stuff that mostly works most of the time and just not have to go in and adjust it constantly? I haven't even really started the game yet and it's already hitting me. Oh. Get it. There we go. Most likely a less ambitious project? I don't know. It seems pretty ambitious. OD was canceled by Microsoft? What? Source? Hold on. Was it? I haven't heard this. Oh my god, I have to verify my age for the Kojima Pro website. Hold on. Yeah, no, they still have the OD page on their website. They haven't taken that down. Some people are speculating that it might be canceled just because of Microsoft's recent like layoff wave, but no, there's no official word. All the official word is saying it's still on. Due to the SAG-AFTRA strike? Where'd you find that? Oh, and was resumed in July following Death Stranding 2. Oh. So I guess there was a little lapse. It being Xbox exclusive has people worried. I actually didn't know it was Xbox exclusive until just now. Like that genuinely, I had no idea that it was an exclusive title. I don't feel like that's too much to be worried about. Aside from like the big layoff wave recently, I guess that would be something to be worried about, but well, and Microsoft doesn't really handle their exclusive properties super well these days. For the most part. Leaf is not that great, actually. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, I was already through the loading screen. I thought I stopped right before. That's what I was sitting there thinking about. I'm like, Leaf would be more optimal when I'm like in tall grass laying down. But Tiger Stripe seems like it's generally gonna give me more. Hold on. Let me step out of the grass. Just lay down like here. Oh, it is actually still more optimal here, but it might just be because it's still like a grassy texture, I guess. Olive is hard mode. Yeah, I don't fuck with the olive drab. I love that I got an achievement right away just for laying down in some grass with camo. That's all it took. First achievement done. Out of, I think there were 51 achievements on the Steam version for this. We're so back. All right. Let me just... Yeah, it's still got those aiming controls from 2 that I hate. But they're at least better than the aiming controls from Twin Snakes, so I think I can manage. Just don't mind me, friend. Yeah, like here, Tiger Stripe should be better, right? It's actually the same here. Oh, Tree Bark is good here. I might just stick with the Tiger Stripe general. I didn't even see you, you fucker. I actually didn't see him. All right, give me all that. There is stuff over there. Don't mind me. An extra suppressor's actually really nice. Nothing else, it seems. All right, boys, just don't worry about me. I'm not doing anything crazy. Leaf works better for Virtuous mission. Tiger Stripe works better for Operation Snake Eater. So just in these really early areas, Leaf is better, is what you're saying. Because it is the same map, but I'm getting ahead of myself. That does make sense, though. I'm getting DSP flashbacks with that swamp. Oh, God. I haven't seen it, but I can imagine. I've seen a few DSP clips in my day. So I can imagine how that went down. Oh, because it's brighter during Virtuous mission. That also makes sense, actually.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
I swear the lighting looks like it's artifacting.
Troops sent to guard Sokolov.
Am I crazy, chat?
And grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The major
There
is
are
right.
lighting issues
The
from
point of
HD
this mission
collection.
is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
DSP MGS3 playthrough is unironically such a good piece of media. I feel like I should see it. I feel like I really should try to find it. Yeah, I am covering the camo index, so just don't worry about it.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
Yeah,
What kind of grass?
just ordinary grass. Nothing special.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view. If you want to stand up again, press and hold the crawl button once more. If you press the crawl button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it?
Yeah, but
what?
Oh my god, it's 2.5 hours. That sounds incredible.
What do you mean?
you had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right. Pretty useful, huh?
Right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise, your enemies will locate you. When enemies are nearby, move with slight movements of the left stick. That way, you can proceed with minimal disturbance.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda. The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Or a knife.
Got it. So
Who
how
needs
does
it alive?
taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So,
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
Has anyone seen the old video where DSP is recording his gameplay and you hear his neighbor in the background shouting, "Shut the fuck up," and then he suddenly goes quiet for like 10 minutes whilst playing? I have not seen that one. Most of what I've seen of DSP is fighting game stuff, which is like his origin. So he's not the worst, but I've seen him playing like Street Fighter 6, and he's a Street Fighter player. That's like his history of how he actually got a start, like actually got a career in content creation. And I've seen him playing like Street Fighter 6, and he's genuinely not bad at the game. But oh my god, as soon as he encounters someone who's like playing with some weird strategy that like manages to beat him, he just becomes insufferable. He's actually the worst. But to give him some credit, he's not terrible at Street Fighter. Anything else I've seen him play, though, oh my god.
So you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him.
We're on normal, so it
Besides,
absolutely
in a
is.
sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold.
Hold on.
Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the left stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind.
She
and holding
does!
a knife against his throat
I was waiting for the
will
switch back.
virtually
It's the
powerless.
HD collection
From this
shit
point, there are
again.
several things you can do. By double
Oh,
clicking the left stick button,
and
you
we're
can
back to the
slit his
weird
throat
one.
by using your
Incredible.
knife. Move the left stick and press the
It's not for the
CQC
Master
button to
Collection,
pull
it's the
enemy
Blue
to
Point
ground.
ports.
Tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy.
Specifically, the Colonel
You can
was what
use
made
this
me
to knock
notice
them
it
out
in
or even kill him if you
MGS2.
do it long enough. By continuing to hold
It doesn't
down the
even
CQC
sound like the
button,
Colonel
you
in
can
2.
move
It sounds like
around
someone
blocking
doing a
the
poor
opponent.
impersonation of the
By
Colonel.
pressing the
It's
weapon
really
button,
bad.
You can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the left stick button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
It is Master Collection? No, they didn't re-record anything for Master Collection. It was the Blue Point versions. Because these are just the Blue Point releases totally unchanged in the Master Collection. Alright. Crawling on the ground. like the snake I am. Oh god, intrusion view. We're back. I hear 100% on 3 is a little more forgiving. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot more forgiving compared to 2, particularly. Oh no. I forgot the controls. She just told me them. Okay. Yep, this is going well already. There we go. I want him actually knocked out. It's over here. There aren't dog tags in 3? No. There are other collectibles, but not dog tags. And MGS 3, compared to 1, is just so much easier. Or, sorry, not 1. Compared to 2, is just so much easier, like, as a video game. And it's easier than 1. That is also true. I don't know about Big Boss. I think Big Boss here will be harder than 1. But just the game in general is definitely the easiest of, like, the first 3. By far. Oh, shit. No, you didn't. Why am I turning like that? Oh, God. It is a little different coming off of 2 and the Twin Snakes for so long. Why was I turning? Why? The crawling controls are different. Slightly. Grenades. I don't want grenades. Could probably just trank him. Yeah, why not? Uh-oh. Okay, it was a bad idea.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Classic Cam. Alright. Can you still drag them for items? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. That does still work. Give me the loot. Is there anyone else up? Oh no, this is the loading screen transition. Man, the classic Cam really does feel limited. I forget. Compared to like 1 and 2, where it feels like you see exactly what you're supposed to, 3 feels like you're playing half blind. It's a trip doing it though. It'll be fun to do the first run through on classic and then switch. Which food from this game would you most or least want to eat? I don't know. I don't know. Apple, most. Just because I can see it right there. Yeah, use bees to harass an enemy. Second achievement down. Can I eat this frog? Sorry, little guy. Oh. Capture any animal alive. That was a little weird. Did I get the other guys on the opposite side too? Yoink. No other items? Okay. Ooh. I looked to read chat for a second. I shouldn't be doing that on an old rickety bridge. Yeah, I think we're fine. Because there are 2 guys over here too, right? Seems like they all just dipped with the bees. Oh. Yeah, because the guy ran through them. That makes sense. Yeah, I have to go to the backpack. Okay, wait, no. Yeah, I don't love this shit either. There. I want that. I don't really see myself using grenades much, but maybe a smoke. Even then, I feel like probably not. Oh, but maybe. Oh, yeah, backpack is what I want. What was the first piss filter game? I don't know what the origin of the piss filter is, but MGS3 is definitely one of the earliest examples of piss filter that I know of. I wouldn't know exactly what the original is, but MGS3 is definitely one of the first. No. People were complaining about that Delta clip that they just posted with the AI being stupid. Me just running out in the open, the guy's like, huh? Is that a person? I had 10% camouflage, by the way.
The abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Yeah, 5 had a bad piss filter, but RE5 was like 5 years after this.
The security is pretty tight.
So it's far from the first.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
All right, welcome to the shit show. MGS3, while I did find it way, way easier than the first couple games, even the first time I played through it for the review, why can I not crawl here? It's just not letting me move. I actually just can't move. Oh, is it because my gun is readied from aiming it before? It is. That is a bug? Great. What? Or is it not? Wait, how do I lower my gun? It would be pressure sensitive on Snake Eater, but what? How do I lower it, chat? How do I lower my gun in the Master Collection? Left stick? Okay. Okay, thank you. I was like, what the fuck? It's okay, easy drop right here. What I was going to say was, what's it? While I did find the game much easier than the first couple when I played it for the review, I did have a much harder time staying concealed, like not getting spotted, than in the first couple games. And a lot of that was because of the audio and classic camera not wanting to work great together most of the time. So I've dedicated myself to a classic camera run. Welcome to the shit show. This is where it actually starts to get messy. I'll just take it slow and steady. Slow and steady. It's been a long time. It's been a year and a half and some change even. It's been a little more than that since I last played 3.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Yes, you are. Where do you think you're going? I did not mean to fire there. Come here. We're gonna hide you. What are your thoughts on Delta Ocelot? I saw some people didn't like his character design. I think he looks perfectly fine. His face is different compared to, like, the original 3. But, his face was just made to look more like Ocelot in every other game, because Ocelot in 3 looks nothing like Ocelot in the rest of the series. Like, there's... even if you would say that there's a resemblance, it's a very loose resemblance to his later appearances. So I have no issue with them making him look closer to the original. I can definitely understand, like, people, just wanting it to look like MGS3, even though it did look off in 3, just to preserve it. I get that, but I personally have no issue with it. Is there not a guy up above? I feel like I remembered there being a guy up there, but I guess not. I'm going off of vague memories from ages ago. I should probably... Would splitter be better? I thought so.
Who's that?
No one? Nothing? Come here, you fucking bitch. Nothing wrong, HQ. No enemies here. Ah, shit! One down. Welcome back to what you do when you get spotted. Oh god, I have this again. There we go. Ow. Oh, it's you. Did you just shoot backwards? Am I crazy? Sorry, my grab button is different from 2 and Twin Snakes now. So my muscle memory is all weird. They'll never find me. Oh, that's like a snake or something. There is another guard somewhere. I'll just leave splitter. I'll cut the difference in the middle there.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Oh, I see him. He's way back there. Ah, shit. Unadjusted graphics? Yeah, I have the, like, full HD setting on. There we go. He'll never see me coming. Especially because he's just not turning around. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit him in the head. I'm used to Twin Snake's hitboxes too. Oh my god, is that Sokolov screaming? There we go. Oh, it's gonna be so weird to try to adjust to this after like 100+ hours of MGS2 and about 40 hours of Twin Snakes. It's so similar, but so different. I don't remember if there's a good reason to clear them before or not. I know I can't approach him while they're like hunting. Caution should be fine, right? I think. Probably. Starts to play in slow-mo with adjusted graphics, no affix. No, the optimization is just so shit in the Master Collection version that turning on full HD destroys the frame rate for some people. And if the frame rate dips because it's tied to the in-game clock, or rather the in-game clock is tied to the frame rate, it slows the game down.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
They just fucked the port.
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Gru.
My chat just died.
He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Still playing MGS3 after a year? For the streams, we're literally starting it today. This is the first time playing it for 100%.
They are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Okay. Okay, my bot didn't die, just my chat window. Yeah, Sokolov knows how to throw down. They're lucky I'm here with him to hold him back.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
We better leave the Meow in Delta. They will.
He's the Ocelot commander.
They're not removing stuff from Delta.
That's
It's
major
pretty much
Ocelot
one-to-one with minor improvements.
And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours.
Most of the
Get out of here.
voiceover is just going to be the original lines pulled over. They're not even re-recording a lot of it. I think they're only re-recording a very small bit based on what Hader was saying. Love Ocelot in this game. He doesn't look like Ocelot, but I love him in this game.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
But no, we're not trying to do it before Delta releases. I've been at this for like a year.
GRU operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Nice gun jam, pussy. Sokolov. He's running away because I told him to ahead of time. Again, they're lucky I told him to. They'd be really screwed if I didn't. Imagine the gun didn't jam. Ocelot killed Big Boss. End of story. Who's Big Boss? This is Naked Snake. I don't know who Big Boss is. What are you talking about?
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
CQC, bitch.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Ocelot's voice is more American than Snake's. Yeah, his American accent is stronger, isn't it?
Major.
Well, they're all speaking Russian,
read you.
actually.
Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I got it. Oh. Oh, just a story achievement. I was like, what did I do? It's just a story achievement. Okay. Russian language pack would be sick. Just to have like the dub in Russian when they're supposed to be speaking it, obviously. And then, what's it? The sub the same, still in English, so that you can read it. That would actually be an awesome way to play the game.
KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgan and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
You got it. After I call everyone else, hold on.
I see you've caught a tree frog. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout
Whiplash.
Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, that is one theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
You mean, is it edible?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
Probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide, if you ask me.
Well, try one for dinner and you can help improve it.
Boss. Nope, she gone. He wasn't lying.
Do you want to save?
Snake, you gotta look for Sokolov. No, hold on. We got time. He's a better soldier than me anyway. If he runs into trouble on his own, he'll handle it. He doesn't need me.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
I didn't start shit. Hold on, I gotta fix my my chat window that died over here. There it is. That's better. All right. Wait a minute. Is it pulling properly? Chat, talk to me. I need to make sure it's still working fine. Thank God I have the backup one on my phone all the time, but I gotta make sure that my real one is working. Okay, yeah, it's working. It just stopped updating when it died. But we're good. Is there anything up this way? Wait a minute. I don't have a suppressor. I'm sitting there trying to add a suppressor to it. Yeah, I don't have one. So does it? Okay, it does work like 2 in terms of how that controls. Beautiful. Maybe I shouldn't do a non-lethal run my first time because we're going to have to do so much non-lethal stuff later. So if I get spotted again, I probably should just whip out the M4 and go to town. Or sorry, it's an M16. I brought the gun nuts. I already did it. I've sealed my fate. It's over. I'm so cooked. You think you'll let the end die of old age? No. How much? It takes so long. to do that. How long is it again? Isn't it like a week of real world time? I mean, I could do it if, and I would also have to like, A, not only just not stream MGS3 for a week, which would be fine, I guess, but B, I would,
You okay?
what's it? I would have to get to the end and then save and just stop playing for whatever day I reach him on.
The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And
Oh
we've got
shit,
some
is
of
there
the
an
best
achievement
backup
for
we
it?
could ask.
Great.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes.
Oh,
The
that was a
Shagahod,
terribly short window to load.
the treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
Is it safe to consider Sokolov this universe is Oppenheimer? No, this universe has Oppenheimer.
My wife and child again in America. Please.
Oh no! Go back! Fuck, go back!
Snake, can you hear me?
Alt F4. I can't believe it. I dropped my controller, like it slipped off of my lap. And when I went to pick it back up, I hit the A button. This is tragic. Hold on. I'll go back. It's okay. I just saved. We're fine. We're fine. I literally just saved. It's okay. We just gotta go back. Shit. Just saved? Yeah, immediately after the Ocelot bit, I saved. So I literally just have to run down the hill and we're back. Oh my god, puts me back to the new camera. I'm not ready for that. That new technology. Not ready for that? No, I've dedicated to the first run being classic cam because I know that once I go third person, I can't go back.
You okay?
Oh my god, he's doing the snake thing. He's...
Yes.
How did it take me this long?
The best crew has to offer.
Dropped your controller.
They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The
You can select classic in the settings. Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Yeah, I can see that the HD port fucked with some shit. It's so immediately obvious that it's the boss instead of her like emerging from the fog. I can see where the HD port fucked up some of the visual effects.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
It's like me for real. Who's Sokolov?
Hornets.
Reminder, by the way, that MGS 2 and 4 are too silly, but MGS 3 is perfect. Yes, I'm a Redditor. How could you tell?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
What the fuck? Where's the rain?
It's raining blood.
What?
Is he crying?
HD port really fucked with some shit, huh? Like, I can kind of see it sometimes. Yeah, they broke a lot of the visual effects. Huh?
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
I haven't brought it up this stream, but thank God I installed the mod that fixes the audio in this game. The HD, or sorry, that's a Master Collection issue, the audio. That is actually Master Collection, not HD port. But thank God I installed that. I'm not appreciating enough that my audio isn't compressed to hell and super mega fucked.
Face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
You were supposed to call me Snake. Please, please call me Snake. Thank you. No.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
David is so funny in that scene. Straight up bad voice acting when falling. No, but David, no, David Hayter, no, no. I agree. He has his moments where it's just like that. That could have been a lot better.
My place is with them now.
How many cigarettes did Hader smoke for that scream? He's actually talked about, he doesn't do like any smoking or anything for the voice. He just had to get really comfortable with it. And then, he said that his trick before a recording session for Snake is warm milk. So, yeah, sounds great.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Okay.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
All right. I forgot about this. Him just being fucking laid out. All right. Here. At least the pause menu comes up so much faster than in the Snake Eater release. I need... Fix that. Oh, wait. Suture kit? It is for... Oh, it's for treating cuts, not deep wounds. What do I use for deep wounds? I don't know. What's for bleeding? Styptic, right? Need that. Yes, styptic is for bleeding. It's at the end. I was reading the beginning. My bad. And then... Oh, just a bandage. Boom. Got it. Just takes a bit to be like, okay, wait, what all did it need? And I do need this. Okay, yeah. It's those. Boom, 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 boom. Got it. Wait. Nope, that's a bone fracture. Splint. A bandage. That's a cut. Thank God the order doesn't matter. Splint. Bandage. There you go. I hope you don't skip the intro.
Good job, Snake.
I can't, but I guarantee you it's gonna get copyright claimed.
We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
If you're watching the VOD after the fact and the intro is muted, it's not my fault. Blame whoever holds the rights to the Snake Eater theme. I don't know who that is exactly, but them. Blame them. It's not my fault. Why are we doubting Hater? Because he did have a couple of goofy deliveries in the scene where he gets thrown off the bridge. Like when he's flying through the sky and he's going, wow, 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 wow. That's what he sounds like. You just sounded like that dog VTuber. That was a good Mario impression. No, that was Naked Snake, Metal Gear Solid 3, getting thrown off a bridge. That's him. It's a Naked Snake.
hearing it. This flat.
This guy is such a goofball. I love him.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
And why does he say remember the Alamo? Oh my god, because it's a Davy. That is so silly. At least it makes some sense, but holy shit, that is so silly. Yes, it's a Davy Crockett. Yes. Oh my god. That's good. I'll give it to him. That is good. My low poly mushroom cloud. My beloved. Well. How did Snake survive the radiation? Nanomachines, probably. Or whatever kind of juice the entire Cobra Squad is on. I don't know.
Nanomachine, son!
Also, no false. The game is not that short. That was the opening credits.
Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission.
That was the opening?
So
yeah,
instead,
it's like a
we'll be using
2-hour
one of our
opening.
newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a
Simple and Clean is not better than
to come
Snake
from
Eater.
one of your military aircraft.
It's okay to be wrong, but it's not.
This sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert
my pee-pee.
and unleash
Present
Armageddon.
it.
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself.
Dearly
Did you
beloved,
know
though.
that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
Dearly Beloved is
No.
below Simple and Clean.
So you haven't heard then.
Simple and Clean is better.
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Well...
Are the Russians going to be
pressure.
helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB in exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
That Russian speaks English. He does. And he has the fish bed, my beloved. Actual insane deployment method. Batshit crazy. Oh, just fucking shoot him out in a parachute, like right above the ground. It's fine. At full speed, it's fine. It'll work. He wears camo so they can't see him.
This is
Right,
Snake.
right.
Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
Lalilulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Right back in. Go. No pressure. Yeah.
Snake, it's so
Thank you
good
for
to
the
hear from
follow.
you again.
Appreciate it.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Damn.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
She was talking about jumping my bones.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
That's my takeaway from all that. Guess what, chat? I gotta take a piss break before Operation Snake Eater really starts. I saved before just in case the game crashes when I alt-tab it. I don't think it will, but it was a precaution. So I'll be back in a second. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break, whatever, while I'm up real quick. And when I get back, Operation Snake Eater actually begins. So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth.
Ew.
nanomachines, son.
What are you guys doing over here? What is going on? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. What is going on? What are you guys doing? Alright. I said it starts now, but these codec calls wait for no one.
Snake, your first task is to meet up with Adam, the contact provided by the KGB. The rendezvous point is the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
The abandoned factory. That's where I met Sokolov during the Virtuous mission.
Correct, but we can't afford to have the same thing happen this time.
I know.
I do not have HD Fix installed because HD Fix totally breaks recording this game in OBS for some reason. It does it to MGS2 on the Master Collection as well. I don't know why.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation.
But I did fix the audio.
You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Got it. Getting Delta on day one, of course.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
I wouldn't recommend getting Delta day one. Make sure it's finished. Konami has been making this thing on the cheap. I was gonna say, it's a business thing for me. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't just have a suppressor on there for you. Hello, friend. Sorry. Yoink. Oh, it actually starts you with Tiger Stripe on? See. Woodland is 5% better. But Splitter just feels like what Snake should have when it comes to like cutscenes and stuff. It's only 5%. I can live without it. Oh, another snake. I almost missed you. That's some good food right there. Nothing else? Nothing? Do I drop? I do drop. Oh, there's another one. I'm just collecting all the snakes. I'm gonna be so stocked up on snacks, you got no idea. I heard a frog. The frog's probably not worth it. I just got like 5 snakes right there. We're probably fine. Hello, horsey.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Damn, bitch.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god, no!
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
That is not how bullets work. Hey, it looks cool though.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
Just get better balls, Cole.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
My balls are fine.
If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Why'd you have to break my hand? What's wrong with you? Questionable.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Alright, fine. I got it. It's just that easy. Hold on.
Sounds like the Cobra unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion, the end. For infinite rage, the fury. For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose. During the war, she had a partner named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
And Die Hardman.
Major.
Snake, the boss is your enemy. You've got to accept that reality. Adam is waiting for you at the abandoned factory to the north of your current position. Head north.
It's like a mother and son, that's it. I don't know. Because, like, they say that, but then they also say things that make me feel like they were fucking at some point. Yeah, I feel like they really insinuate more. And it's kind of weird. I really couldn't answer what it actually is. I feel like it's just all over the place.
When you're bitten by a
Could be a
venomous animal,
localization
such as a
thing.
snake or a spider, or
I
a
wonder if
pitfall
it's more
poisons
clear in the
arrow,
Japanese
the poison
version.
will start to affect your body. Your life will decrease with each passing minute, so cure the poison as soon as possible. To cure poison, go into Cure in the survival viewer and inject yourself with a dose of serum. You can get serum from enemies. Either hold them up or shake their bodies down after you defeat them. I'm pretty sure you can also get serum by capturing the rabbits that live in that area.
We're close, but not that close. I don't know, man. They say some shit here that's like...
Do you want to save? Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Oh god, here we go
Yeah,
again.
you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Is it more clear in the Japanese version? What do they say about it there? Does anyone know? Because they do say like a whole lot of like, you know, it's like what's it? Mother, son, mentor, student kind of thing. But then they say things, but it was also so much more than that. And other such things. It'll keep coming up. It's weird. Kojima states that their relationship is purely of total and utter loyalty, sacrifice, and the tragedy of soldiering. Yeah, this sounds like a Kojima response. They were never lovers, it's just deeper because of the intense emotions involved. Okay, they really do make it sound like they're fucking though. Crawling feels so weird compared to like 2 and Twin Snakes now that I've played so much of that. And just the tiniest differences in like how it works with turning around and stuff. It's weird. It's throwing me off. Trying to choose my moment carefully here, because I also don't really know. Forget that I can peek my head over. Nope, nope, nope. Back into the grass. Nope. What, snake? Okay. Oh, shit.
This is HQ.
I gotta see where they're gonna go now.
No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Classic Cam has a trip in this game. I do at least appreciate how carefully the Classic Cam pushes me into playing approaching everything. If that makes sense. What the fuck is WP space G? The fuck is that? Incendiary grenade. Intense flames created by the white phosphorus by the fucking what now? Yeah, it does say by the white phosphorus inside cause all living beings in the area of effect to suffer severe burns. Fucking white phosphorus hand grenade? What were they doing in the 60s, man? I mean, I heard the 60s was a crazy time, but Jesus Christ. Ow, fuck. Yeah, they changed the camera in Subsistence. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong menu. Would the antidote be here? Oh no, I need serum, not antidote. Maybe I should have read. Oh, against food poisoning. My dumbass trying to like read it quickly just saw poisoning. Food poisoning specifically. Is there anything up in that tree? Doesn't look like there is. It's hard to really get a good look at it though. Stay low. Low and slow. I should probably, if nothing else, this would be a justified swap, I feel. No, there's nothing in this tree. And even then, the tree bark isn't doing shit to conceal me. Show your controller grip right now. Don't move your fingers. What is with you guys and You gotta stop judging me for it, okay? It's perfectly okay to hold your controller like this. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. You guys gotta calm down, okay? I am a claw user since birth, basically. Why are you doing that? I'm not bullshitting when I tell you I do it with every game I play because it is so ingrained in me from when I was younger. The claw is just my natural hand position. It does not matter what I'm playing. Like when I pick up a controller, my hand goes right to that. Is that how you get carpal tunnel? Well, I haven't gotten it yet. And I don't know if you know, but I'm a bit of a gamer. You play Tekken like that? Yeah, any dual input on Tekken, I'm absolutely clawing the shit out of, yeah. Like anything that's like 1+2 or anything like that, I'm literally using 2 fingers to hit them at the same time. Yes, I play Tekken like that. Aha, there is a guard down there. See, I'm just looking for any equipment I can get here. So I was trying to scope out and see if I could find one.
Huh? Who was that?
No one.
Who's that?
Ow! Fucker! Oh my god. Stand up, snake. Come here. The snake! The actual snake! You fucking bitch! Is there grass over here? There is. Fucking. Plaza multi-situational grip. It is. Like right now, yes, I'm absolutely hitting square with my pointer finger. It's just muscle memory. It's just how I hold a controller, how I use a controller. I am going this way. Actual snake, you bitch. The actual snake was a bitch. Sabotaging me while I was making that sort of kind of work. Hello, friend. My bad. Again, muscle memory from MGS2 and Twin Snakes. It's square to grab people there. My bad. Didn't mean to slice you. Oh, you only choke them while, like, moving around? Interesting. I was waiting for him to get choked out. Yeah, MGS2 was like 120 hours. Twin Snakes was like 40. So that muscle memory is pretty ingrained. And MGS3 controlling almost the exact same, but just ever so slightly differently, is really messing with me here. You know what? Let's do it. It looks cool. And I never have any, like, legit reason to do it. So, we're doing it. We're doing it live. You know how they said 2.3 will be the final patch for a while? Emergency patch tomorrow? Season 2 has just been such a shit show for Tekken, man. It's been brutal. I've just totally been, like disengaged from it because it's been so rough. Let me eat a calorie mate. I hear this shit is terrible.
I want some more.
But Snake seems to love it. I hear that it's literally like chewing on cardboard. No, it's fine. There's so much food in this game. I'm never gonna let my stamina get that low anyway. Yes, you are. Tekken Heartbreak will be back at some point. Yeah, genuinely, like, I'm kind of just waiting for Season 3. As fucked as that is, I feel like Season 2, it's halfway through. And it's still so rough. There we go. Delta predictions, performance issues? Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely predicting performance issues, probably stutter because it's Unreal 5. And crashing issues most likely on certain hardware. It'll be only specific configurations, but yeah, definitely. Because Oblivion Remastered is the same team doing the same thing in the same engine. And Oblivion Remastered crashes a lot, stutters like crazy, and has performance issues on a lot of rigs. So it would be silly to not expect performance issues for Snake Eater. Or sorry, for Delta. I keep calling it Snake Eater. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but like, they're different. I need to get it straight in my head. I keep calling Delta Snake Eater when I talk about it. Oh, you, come here, you bitch. It is Snake Eater? Yeah, but when I say Snake Eater, you think of like OG PS2 release. So even though it does still have the Snake Eater subtitle, I gotta be more mindful of what I'm saying. Oh, shit. Cardboard box is good to have. Always. Oops. Wrong menu. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Now we're really playing Metal Gear again. Ooh, gun. I got a gun. Going for the OG Snake Eater camera. Yeah, I actually don't hate the camera in this game. I think it definitely... You know what? I'm going to act like I didn't see that. Because we're going to do the whole collectible run later. So even though I stumbled into that entirely on my own, we're going to pretend that I didn't see that. For now. For now. Well, that should come in handy. I honestly, like, I'm very tempted to make my first Delta playthrough a classic camera playthrough as well. And I know that it's a little over a month out, so like I got time to, you know, stew on this, but I'm very tempted to go for like, but then on the other hand, I'm so torn on it, is the thing. On one hand, classic camera playthrough for the first run of Delta for that OG MGS3 feel would be great. On the other hand, doing third person cam for my first playthrough of Delta for the like full remade experience as intended, quote unquote, has a lot of value to it too. So it's one of those things where like either way you can't go wrong. I just don't know which way I want to go. You only get the first playthrough once, so I don't really know which one I want to do. Bug juice. Always good to have some bug juice. Is there anything under the building? Oh. The fuck? That wasn't there a second ago, was it? Am I crazy? I should at least look at it before just moving right on from it. So goofy. It was there? Okay, I'm just blind then. Ignore me. There we go. Is there anything down here? It's not like we've never played modern third-person games. True. I actually got a comment this morning that made me think of that. That was, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was basically like, you claim to have played a large variety of games throughout your life, but looking at your channel, I can see that you only ever play modern third-person action games. There's so much more to the medium. You should really branch out and try to experiment a bit. Broaden your horizons. Because despite what you say, you clearly don't play a lot of different games. I wish I was joking, but it really did read like that. I was just like, uh-huh. Because to be fair, like recently I've been doing like the third-person era Resi games, like very recently, as well as Yakuza, right? But like if you just scroll a little bit past that, or if you just go check the stream page even. Ace Combat is technically a third-person action game. I suppose it technically could be.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down!
He really went for it. No hesitation.
There
Nice.
is your answer.
Oh.
The name's Eva.
I've never gotten over the little It's the best part. A bitch needed to breathe. Bro, he just locked onto them too.
What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Are you here to tempt me? The scoot away.
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
Like flash your
I
titties
heard
at
you
everyone?
used to be a code
Diversion
breaker for the
tactic?
NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep.
I thought that was you till I heard you
Bet
mimic
you've never
it.
seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
It is classy. Completely valid to be that excited about a custom M1911. I want a 1911 so bad.
Where'd you get something like this?
They're expensive.
I
Like a
grabbed it
legit
from
one
the
is expensive.
munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of
But
your
I want one.
officers, and there are more where that came from.
Sorry, my American came out.
You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse.
What are you doing, Snake?
Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Ruined the craftsmanship.
Right, let's get going.
Just hacked into it.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Or not.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Built-in save point. Very nice. I remember you playing the first Demon X Machina. I did not. I have not played it. What's she whispering about? Holy moly, Snake. Calm down.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear.
They're getting surrounded and Snake is just sitting there like, great, googly moogly.
We can use this to get to the basement.
Oh no.
Damn it. Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
That's just, I think that's what he's saying in his head. It has to be.
Don't go dying on me now.
Well, chat was not wrong. It is about that time. There we go. The built-in save point was really handy, actually. That was like perfectly timed for me. You not plan on streaming for 2 weeks? Someone said there's an achievement for it. I did peek at the achievements and I didn't see one, but I'll have to check. And it's only 1 week, thank God. But if there actually is an achievement for it, then on one of the playthroughs, I will have to get to that fight, drop a save, stop playing for the day, and then wait at least a week before playing playing the game again. I thought it was 2. No, it's 7 days is the amount of time you have to wait. So if I have to do it, I will. But I didn't see it. I'll just have to check it. Anyway, it is about that time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Ace Combat, Resident Evil, Yakuza. I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now. So come back for any of it. It's all pretty good, I think. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already on the YouTube side of things, feel free to leave a like. Helps out with the algorithm and stuff. You know how that goes. I would appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, anything like that. If you're looking for it, it's all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I'll be back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.